Incidentally, before we wrap up, and we do need to wrap up here pretty quick, I want to nominate a name for Shithead of the Week. Can I do that?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
All right, my nominee for Shithead of the Week is Big E Langston. Is it me, or is this guy like Bobby Lashley with no talent?
I
They
don't.
let him speak last night. And the line that he delivered, he had to have fucked this up. He had to have fucked up his line last night. The guy had one line and he fucked it up. And I can tell because the end result didn't match what he said. He grabbed the microphone out of Dolph Ziggler's hand last night and he told John Cena that Dolph Ziggler ain't the only problem you have right now. And apparently Michael Cole had to go back and cover him saying what he said because the end result was Dolph Ziggler wrestling John Cena last night. I remember sitting there going, wait a minute. What Big E Langston just said basically pointed to him wrestling Cena. Well, he ain't the only problem you got. And then Ziggler was the one that ended up wrestling him. Is it me or does this guy have autism?
I don't
It
know
wasn't even just what he said. Did you see him trying to walk last night?
Oh my gosh, he's a powerlifter. What do you expect from him?
Oh, come on. So's Ryback. So's Brock Lesnar. So's The Rock, for that matter. They don't walk like they have a chair leg shoved up their ass.
Well, maybe he had to go to the bathroom. I don't know.
Dude, he must have been touching cotton or something. I don't know, but he is my shithead of the week. Who the fuck is this guy? Where did they dig him out from? And God, please tell me he's getting future endeavored soon. I mean, that guy made me miss Chris Masters.
Oh,
Right?
and you didn't
That's
like
all I'm going
Chris?
to say about that.
You're
Hell,
not
he
a fan.
made me miss Test. He made me miss Test.
I actually like Test.
I didn't.
I
But
didn't like his singing.
this guy is my hands down favorite for shithead of the week. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Um,
All right, Sierra, any last words before we wrap up tonight?
I would like to nominate a shithead of the week.
All right.
In TNA, I would like to nominate the whole entire Aces of Eight. Um, everybody in that group, I condemn you all by association. I really don't even know what is the point of TNA dragging on this storyline because it's tiresome. I mean, they still got all these guys in masks. We pretty much know who they are. They're guys that really don't. No one really knows who they are in TNA because they really haven't had a match. You know, like
Can,
Wes Briscoe, he had a gut check. No one really knows him. You know,
can I before you say something else, can I impress you with something?
yes.
I watched TNA this past week.
Oh God.
Yes, I did. I actually watched it this past week, and the latest member to be unveiled of Aces and Eights was fucking Mike Knox.
See what I
Mike
mean?
Knox? Are you shitting me?
See what I mean?
Mike Knox, he was like a jobber in WWE, and now he's in this. Well, TNA is desperate for talent, aren't they? And I
Well,
use
see,
that term loosely.
but see, this is where they went wrong. Okay, who was revealed first? Okay, Devon. Okay, that was a big shocker. Like, oh, he said he was quitting, and then all of a sudden it's Devon. That's a twist. That was a good twist.
All
But then
right, I'm for
Luke.
that.
Okay, that one was good. But then Luke Gallows, um, Mike Knox. Nothing against these guys, but no one really knows them. And then Wes Briscoe and Garrett Bischoff and whoever the hell else is. It's like it's people that like no one really knows who they are, especially from the WWE because they were in there such a short time. That's in this group, so it kind of makes you wonder, like, why do we even care about this reveal of this group if there's just going to be guys no one knows?
Yeah, and you know what? You brought up Luke Gallows, and am I the only one around who thinks that he basically peaked with his Festus character?
That was his best character. And
That's
you know
it
what?
right there. That was it right there.
I mean, I actually would have rathered for him when they pulled a mask off him and he tapped into Festus and found Jesse. Like, that would have been so much better than this crap. And Seth Draken just said in the chat room, Mike Knox is Mr. Body Slam. Yeah, every guy in the group has nicknames.
The only
Mr.
body Mike Knox
Slam.
got to slam in WWE was Kelly Kelly. I'm just saying.
Well, see, this is the funny thing with group, each guy has like a name because I guess this is what they do. Mike Knox is Mr. Body Slam, and then who is it that's Armbreaker, Mr. Armbreaker? I don't know. This is what Hulk Hogan yells at every week, and I'm like, is this what we're really concerned about?
Well, and that whole segment where we revealed Mike Knox to be the latest member of Aces and Eights, okay? To me that wasn't even the biggest fail of the night, although that was pretty bad. The biggest what the fuck moment of the night on that show was when 59-year-old Sting, or however old he is, comes out there with a baseball bat and his thinning hair and beats the shit out of every one of them by himself. And it's like they were all patiently waiting their turn to get hit in the stomach with a bat.
And this is
I'm watching a bad Jackie Chan movie now.
But okay, let me ask you something. Okay, I've been questioning this for weeks with this whole storyline with this Aces and Whackness. How come when there is two people in the ring having a match and these guys appear, how come the rest of the TNA roster does not come out and help them?
Yeah, it had to be Sting with the bat.
Yeah, we're all going to wait for Sting to decide to fly down to the ring off his cable and hit people with the bat. This is like WCW all over again.
Well, and TNA... But TNA has always been very careful not to try to make their product look like WCW, which is why Mike Tenay's their lead announcer, Hulk Hogan's the GM of the show, Ric Flair cycled in and out of that company. We've got, this total NWO angle going on, people throwing shit in the ring. I mean, yeah, they're working hard to make this not be a bad version of a bad WCW. Sarcasm intended.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, TNA's not doing. They're not doing too well. And you know what? If their goal is to try to attract WWE viewers over to their product, you might want to get somebody a little better than fucking Mike Knox.
I mean, when they revealed it, I was just like, of all the guys that you have on the independents, you pick Mike Knox.
Yeah, and the announcers, of course, were shitting themselves. Oh my God, that's WWE's Mike Knox. What the hell? I can't believe it. They were acting like they were going off like Fat Tony was going off when Hulk Hogan turned heel in '96.
Yeah.
This is not that moment, dude. This is not that moment. That's fucking Mike Knox.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the crowd is like, huh? I just hate the storyline. And I'm trying to support TNA, but that storyline it irritates me.
Well, I'm irritated by Brooke Hogan's affair with Bubba Ray Dudley or whatever the fuck he's called. I'm irritated with Hulk Hogan suspending him and bitching out Brooke. Because, Hulk Hogan is a beacon of moral superiority, of course.
You know what?
Oh, Jesus. That show is a mess.
Somebody had brought up this, to cap off on this Ace and Eights thing. Somebody had brought this up. Wouldn't it be some bullshit if Hogan is behind Aces and Eights?
That's what WCW would do. You remember WCW when the NWO first started out. Eric Bischoff was actually one of the announcers when that first happened.
Mm-hmm.
And he was the first one going, these guys are savages. Oh, my God, what are they doing? They're ruining this damn business. What the hell? And then we come to find out like a couple months later that he was fucking behind it all along.
Yeah. But see, that's what I feel like we're getting because, I mean, this whole storyline with him, Bully Ray, and Brooke. Okay, Hogan tells her she broke the code, and I'm like, okay, what code? Because I don't think Hogan even knows what codes are, as old as he is. But, I mean, what reason... Yeah, a code. What reason does Hulk Hogan has such a grudge against Bully Ray for? I mean, why is he so pissed at this guy?
First of all, I'm going to dispel this right now. There is no code in professional wrestling. At least not the product that we're given, okay? And the reason there is no code is because the most important thing that usually ever happens ever in wrestling is the heel turn.
Yeah.
Right? Didn't Hogan break the code back in '96 when he turned heel?
Pretty much.
There is no fucking code in professional wrestling. If there was a code that can't be broken, there would be no heels in the company. And Hulk Hogan's preaching about a code when, he was Hollywood Hogan for like 7 years. Shut up, dude.
It's just it's just pointing to him being involved in this. And I know a lot of people are like, oh God, he's not involved in this. Like, Sierra, you're dumb. But, I mean, hello? Like, I mean, this is Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff and whoever else is involved. I mean, it's just pointing to that. It doesn't make any sense. None of this makes any sense. They need to just kill that whole storyline. I just hate it.
And I just noticed this week. Is Hulk Hogan really still coming out to his old NWO black and white music?
Yes, the TNA version.
Wow. I can't believe Vince let him get away with that.
Yeah, they've remade it like their version. Somebody else does that too over there. Not Rob Van Dam. It's one of the other guys over there that has their own like remade version of their WWE theme. Yeah, they do that in TNA. It's just so foreshadowing. Like when I hear that beat, I always think Hogan's gonna turn. I don't
Well,
think
yeah, I mean,
good.